Hi, Jumpstart friends. It's Miss Rachel, and today we are going to read Dario and the Whale, written by Cheryl Lawton Malone and illustrated by Bistra Maseva. That means that Cheryl Lawton Malone wrote the words and Bistra Maseva drew the pictures. So look, we see our friend Dario right here, and we see a big whale right here with his eyes looking at Dario. And today we are going to read a story about a boy who makes friends with a whale, and that boy is Dario. In this story, they cannot speak the same language, so they have to communicate and they have to talk through to each other through different ways than just words. So the whale speaks to Dario by breaching and spouting. Breaching is when a whale jumps up in out of the ocean into the air and goes back into the water. Spouting is where water comes out of their holes so that they can breathe and it goes into the air. And that is how he is able to communicate with Dario. I cannot wait to see how they communicate. Let's see if anything fun comes between their friendship. Every spring when the sun wakes up the land, Dario and his mother move to the seashore. The seashore is where the land meets the water. That's where the beaches are. Right here you can see the beach and you can see the seagull. Every spring when the sun warms up the sea, a whale and her new calf swim north to a cool bay. A bay is an area of water that is isolated and away from the big part of the ocean and is closer to the shore. Dario's mother has to work. This year, she is a cook at the Salty Cod. The whale is a right whale. She has to swim. She and her calf swim to a bay by the Salty Cod. On his first day, Dario tries to make new friends. Oi, he calls to the kids on the beach. He kicks a soccer ball, but the kids are playing baseball. Puff! The whale spouts. He chases a school of herring. The herring swim away. It seems like both Dario and the whale are having trouble making friends and getting to talk to and communicate with their other friends. Dario backs into a sandcastle. Accidentally. That means it was not on purpose. Hey, says a girl. Disculpe, Dario says, turning pink. Sorry. The whale bumps a green turtle on purpose. The turtle swims away. Later, Dario runs along the sand. He flies a kite by himself. The whale has a notched tail. That means that it is pointed. He launches himself up. So here we can see he is breaching into the air out of the water. Dario sees the whale. The whale sees Dario. We can see the whale's big eye looking right at Dario. Wow, Dario shouts. Ma, vieni ver. Ma, come look. Splash! The water slaps the water with his tail. His mother hurries over. Every day, Dario races to the beach. Every day, the whale is there. When Dario whistles, the whale spouts. Here we can see the whale is spouting water out of the hole at the top of his head, and that is how they are communicating and talking to one another. Dario waves. The whale breaches out of the water, just like we talked about earlier. Dario watches the whale for hours. The whale swims back and forth for hours. Is he your friend? Asked the girl who made the sandcastle. Dario nods. Yes, yes. One day, Dario does not go to the beach. He has a drippy nose. His mother puts him to bed. Mas, he says, but the whale looks for Dario. He waits and waits. We can see him all alone waiting for Dario, but Dario is sick in bed and can't come say hi. When Dario's nose is dry, he rushes to the shore, looking, hoping. They migrate, says the girl. They leave at the end of May. Migrate means to leave and come back another time. No, says Dario. No, he is my friend, see? And into the water he is chasing, trying to find Dario. The Dario whistles, the whale breaches. Splash! Dario runs into the water. The whale swims close to shore, closer than ever. Just waves apart, the boy and the whale stay very still, listening and being. Do you have to go? Asked Dario. The whale blinks his large, dark eye. But you'll come back, right? Dario holds his breath. He waits. He wishes. At last, the whale raises his great notched tail and lets it fall. Whoosh! Okay, then, Dario says. See you next year. So I'm so glad that we got to read that story together. Bye, Jumpstart friends.